And I think it's an important point that you made that you don't want this up and down because it takes different type of energy and effort and things when you're like up here and you go back down. Now you're like, okay, maybe that didn't work. So you bring a whole different type of energy into it when maybe you just didn't do what you're supposed to be doing here, right? Whereas if you have someone, you work on someone like yourself, and it's a constant, and it might be slower than this, but it's a constant that you maintain, and then you get to this level, and now when you get to that level, the next level, you have a whole new world of opportunity and a whole different platform of things of seeing that you weren't even aware of, or you could even fathom when you were down here. But it's all about that consistent growth, and and the elevator is like it can go in short little spurts quickly, but you want to make sure it keeps going up and getting to that level. And I
Yes.
think it is important.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. And also stabilizing, right? So we want it to be there and then stabilize, be there and stabilize. So what I recognize in working with clients that I get to work with is that we get to a point and then, take a jump up and stabilize here. Take another jump up, stabilize. Take another jump up, stabilize. Then if there is any fallout, it's just to there. Not all the way back down here. It's just to there. And sometimes it does feel like, two steps forward, three steps back, or three steps forward, two steps back. But the point is along the journey is that we're always making a gain. We're always moving forward. It's been said, and I'm not a pilot, so I don't know this for a fact, but I have spoken with a pilot who said this is very accurate, is that if we're on a flight from LA to New York, that the way in which a plane works is that it looks like it's just flying straight from one point to another, but it's actually off track 99.9% of the time. So let's just say it's off track 90% of the time. That means that it might be flying like this or flying like this, right? It's not flying wildly like this from point A to point B, but it's maybe just always finding its way and not always on a straight shot. That's the way this works. It's the idea that we're not going to ever go from A to B or A to Z in a straight shot. The point though is that we want to make sure that we're within a range and that we stay within that range and we stay solid in the range, because when we do, we will get to our destination quicker. And so with human beings, it's about keeping within this perfect range. And it can feel a little like this, but we have opportunities in our world today, feedback and, media and so much that's coming at us that can help to have these wild swings if we're not careful and if we don't know what we're doing. So this idea that we, again, come back to center, stay grounded, stay moving forward. And even if we're just a little off, the work that we do and the work that I do with clients is to make sure that even if they're a little off, it's just this much off and then maybe this much off, that we stay the route, stay the course, and stay moving forward, because then ultimately, no matter where anyone would want to go, we'll get there.
We could just go on forever, but if someone wants to connect with you, whether they're an individual or they have a business or they're part of a big organization, how do they go about connecting with you?
Well, on my website, it's patriciabarnett.com. That's where you can find all of the services I provide, whether that is introductory programs that people might purchase to digitally so that they can review the information privately, or whether it's group coaching programs or working with me one-on-one, speaking engagements and opportunities of that sort. You can find all of the information on my website. And again, that's patriciabarnett.com.
Super. Well, we appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to continue to elevate with Patricia.
Right on. Thank you for the opportunity. I have enjoyed every minute being with you, and continued blessings upon blessings. This is an important year. This is an important time. And this is the time to elevate. Never before in the history of our lifetimes has there been a more important time than there is today to elevate yourself so that you can elevate your results and elevate your life, because it is a pivotal time in whichever direction you decide, and it is your time to rise above, go beyond, and live the best life that you're here to live today.